Hey guys, this is a bit of an unplanned video because my initial plan was to get cracking as of today back on the little ZX, and we will be on that. That will be the next video because it's due to have a couple of days of rain, so we're going to do the next video will be in my shed working on the ZX's engine. So that will be something for you guys to look forward to. So what are we up to today, guys? Well, like I said, it's a bit of an unplanned scenario because nobody likes to have anything sort of happen to themselves or their vehicle in such a way as to what happened here. But as a result, this car, as in the little Polo basically, is going to, this little Polo I'm standing in front of is going to end up seeing scrapyard heaven, I'm afraid. But yeah, never mind. So guys, I've got the bonnet open already because what we're actually going to do, basically the reason I say is because by the time I bought the door for this, which is what it needs, and the wing and the indicator, and then sorted out its other little niggly bits and pieces that it's got as well, it's really not going to be cost effective because it needs a windscreen as well. It's really not going to be cost effective for me to put this right, considering how much it's cost me and how much I've already put into it. I was already at the situation where I wasn't really going to get what I've spent on it back by selling it anyway. The whole purpose of this car was to kickstart my YouTube channel and kind of give me a little bit of a insight of how to do the recordings and get started with the editing and stuff. But in today's video, what we're going to do is we are going to get nearly a full tank's worth of petrol out of this thing and just leave a little bit for me to drive it to the scrapyard, and we're going to remove the radio. That's pretty much all we're going to do. But I might even do the radio off camera because when it comes, yeah, that's the door opening, by the way. When it comes to removing the radio, it literally is just, well, put off, and then get the keys down the side, pull it out, and then unplug it. So there's plenty of videos on YouTube of how to remove a radio, so I don't think I'll put that on camera, to be fair, and I'll just take that out and get rid of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the fuel out of this. One thing I am going to say regarding the accident with this vehicle, I'm not going to disclose what's happened. I'm not going to disclose the location. All I am going to say is everyone's safe and well, and only the car is taking a beating, really. So let's get started on. So as you would have seen, guys, in that clip, I've literally just pulled these, I haven't disconnected any of these because I don't need to, pulled them off of the air filter box. The air filter box is held on with two 10mm nuts, one in there and one in there. It is supposed to have a cap on them as well, but I've never had the caps. It's got this spring clamp here, and then at the bottom it's got literally just a pipe that goes onto the, I shouldn't really have it on dirt, yeah, it goes onto the throttle body. There's a pipe that pulls into the side there, and then there's this pipe just here that goes into the front of the engine. I'll just put that up there so it's not in the dirt. And that's what I mean, that pipe that comes to the front goes there, and the other one is just there with the two locating lugs that go on there as well, and it'll just sit on the throttle body like that. Now what we're going to do, and we can do this, we can actually get the car to self-drain its petrol using the fuel pump. You can only do this on a petrol, and you can only do this on some cars. What we've got here is we've got the fuel rail here, and we've got this pipe here and this pipe here, and what we'll see is one is a in and one is a return back to the tank, and I'm just going to pull them both off, and then we'll power up the pump and get some fuel out of this bad boy. So we have pulled both fuel lines off, both of them. There's one sitting just here, this is the return, and this one is the fuel out. So my plan is literally just to put that into there, like so, So that is definitely in there, look. So I've literally pulled the seat forward and taken the cap off, which was literally just 3 Phillips head screws. I've accessed the wiring and double checked on the pins what does what. I've got my negative clamp on the brown wire, which is the negative wire. This one I'm going to tape these up as well. Like I said, the car's only going to a scrapyard, so I'm not too bothered. That one's clipped onto there. It can touch the surface because it's only a negative. I'll then put this little cloth just inside like so, just to stop that from happening, and then I will put the positive clamp on. And now that's all done, we're literally going to power this up with my booster pack here. So if I turn that on, put it in overdrive mode to actually put power out, as you can hear the pump is going. Let's go to the front of the car. And you'll see that is literally running fuel into there like so. Just like that, to fill my jerry can up. And just like that, guys, we've got all this taped back up. We've got the 3 Phillips head screws in there with the backing plate back in there. Thanks, Cat. Yeah, don't mind that. Like I said, the cats, unfortunately, the cats are always somewhere around while I'm recording, trying to mess things up. But yeah, so that's all done. So that can now go back, and that just slots in there. And now let's put the engine bay back together. So guys, we've got all the fuel out we want to get out. So we're literally just going to tuck these white ones back under here like so. That one goes into there. That clip can now go back on there like so. And now that's the return line done. We need to do the main, love the smell of fuel, the main fuel line, which goes round this way. And it's leaking still, but don't want to waste any more, don't want to waste any of it. There ain't much left to waste. Right, so that now goes onto the top there, like so. And that clip goes in like so there. That gets pushed down, that gets pushed down, that gets pushed down. We've got a clip round here which literally pulls round and clips all 3 of these pipes into place there. So holds them firm onto that, and that's not on the dipstick because that's just like a dipstick carrier. So that can still pull out and push back. Lovely. Move my pliers out the way. And I think what we'll do is we'll put that back on there now then. So guys, we've literally got that pipe we've got to connect into the side of here, like so. This bit goes onto there. Those 2 holes go onto those 2 bits at the back. We've got this pipe here that goes onto this bit just here. That goes over the exhaust port, and then this pipe goes onto that bit there. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to prop it at the back there like so. So we can literally get this pipe here put into place, because it also goes underneath that clip just there as well, like so. And then we'll now prop this into place on top of the on top of there basically. That pipe now goes into the side. That'll whack onto the locating lugs. This pipe needs to go onto there, like so. And then we use, and then we'll just do these 2 10mm up. So, now these literally just clip into here, all the way up. Loosely put them in first of all so I can double check that they're not going to be overrun, like so. And like I said earlier in the video, guys, about these clips, I haven't actually got them, so they can't go on, but let's get her fired up now. So I'm going to leave you here while I go into the car and use this key, and considering the fuel has been disconnected, it may take a couple of times to start, but there's no reason why it shouldn't start, because it used to start fine. And there is still a little bit of fuel left, obviously, because I need to drive it to the scrapyard. So we'll go in the car now and start this bad boy up. So yeah, like I said, this is an unscheduled video that I've chosen to do so I can get this Polo out the way and gone and out of my fleet, because like I said at the start of the video, it's going to cost more than the vehicle is actually worth, and I've already spent really in a way more than what I'm going to be able to get back on it anyway for the purpose of my early YouTube videos. So as you guys would have seen, I've drained out about, what I've drained out is about 23 litres worth of fuel. It's gone from a little over 3/4 of a tank to a little under 1/4 of a tank. So plenty of fuel left, sort of, to, like, a little bit of fuel left in it basically. I've got the to get it to the scrapyard and move it about if necessary and stuff like that. So what have I done as well? I have also taken the radio out, because that's a nice neat little head unit to use. Don't know where I'm going to use it. I've got no vehicle to put it in as of yet. But then actually thinking on it, the Jeep needs a radio. I think there is one loose on the floor, but as it was out when I got the Jeep, I'm not too sure whether I'm going to use it or not. I might just use a nice one that I know works with USB and auxiliary. Anyway, enough of that. Wednesday's video will most likely, because of the weather that we're due to have, be an engine related video for the ZX in the shed. So between now and Wednesday, I am literally going to blitz my shed, because it's a typical man cave and it is messy. That's probably the nice word, messy. Anyway guys, I will bid you farewell. If you would like to know what I get up to during the day and outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram, which is the ZX Guy, same as YouTube. And if you would like to watch another one of my amazing videos, you can do so either side just here. And if you would like to subscribe, please consider subscribing and do so just here. Take care guys, bye for now.